One of the shrines of the tablets is supposed to be here, in the dry floodlands. Just as the name implies, there was once a great river here that supported a large population, but that was long ago.
Yes, another tablet in the bag.
Now we can see those murals.
That's what the man says. Let's head...
I still haven't managed to map out all the ruins. I hope you'll get further in next time so we can get a better picture.
Go on! See you! So, which... Come again.
What is it?
Is this it? What you threw?
How did you...
Dad?
Never mind that. Just...
You want it back? Who was it that told me I was welcome to whatever?
Fine, I'll talk, but he was also a great appraiser.
So he wanted you to follow in his footsteps.
No, it wasn't like that. Not at all. He taught me everything he knew so that I could become a scholar. He wanted me to be able to unravel it, but then he disappeared. Never made it home. He left me, and took my only chance at becoming a scholar with him. Didn't have much.
Is that why you threw away his tools? In order to spite your...
It was stupid. I was stupid. I should have just done what my dad wanted and kept working to be a real scholar. But he's gone. This world is nearly done for. I'll study hard, and I'll become a great scholar and solve all kinds of
You should dream big, and the first step to making your dream come true.
So, which... Come again.
Hey, everybody. I heard that the war...
Let's have some fun! Do you dream of death? Think you might like this. Even the stars die eventually.
right then. Impress me. After all this. We used to have this old rhyme, you know. Come, pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone. Queen of nothing, goddess of death, so let her be known.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Etro to give birth to the first humans.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted. Though, in the end, even our own god was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
At least it gave me the chance to meet you all. But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what? So Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead? The gods want to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
Vanille and Fang. They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time. But why did they awake now, at the end of everything? What purpose could God have in doing such a thing? What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
That's a piece of a crux, right? What is this?
It's no rubbish. It's the crux to the sacred gate. All you have to do is gather all the pieces.
So, 2 more to go, right? 3 seems to be our favorite number. 3 murals, 3 shrines, and now 3...
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
I was beginning to think that the world might... It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What is this? An AI?
Oh, there are so many things I could tell you. And so I must ask you to consider my most unworthy...
I think I...
Yes, I could tell you are intelligent.
You expect me to head out into this huge desert?
Oil? I am a precision instrument. No, I need near the sundry shop. In the beside the adamantus skeleton. Somewhere at the base of that lofty... Those are the only locations I have detected so far.
I can have a look. How...
Ah, a worthy question. I am depending on your assistance. I need that few...
There are more of you?
Yes, and I expect my comrade. And now you should feel an emotional responsibility.
That is some programming you have.
It seems that robots like that Bhakti were you.
Thank you very much. But I suppose I am just a robot. A few creaks are...
Maintenance? No, but we do get hurt.
Yes, but the humans these days do not age nor die. Get better if it breaks down.
Well, now you have a chance of your own. So what about those friends of yours?
They are just this way.
I'm surprised that any of the bots are...
Would you care to examine this wall here?
It certainly looked its age, but...
Everyone, I do apologize. You must have been quite troubled by being trapped in here for such a long time. There does not appear to be a response. Do you suppose?
Are your friends out of fuel too? If they're like...
I'm afraid they would have little use for such fuel.
What did you say?
I don't think those kinds of bots came with conversational functions. I guess someone must have tinkered with it.
We've been trapped for some time now. There's no food or water left. It looks like this is the end for us at last. If you're reading this, I hope you'll respect the wishes of the dead. Take our remains and give us a decent burial. Oh, and one other thing. I imagine you found a robot on the other side of this wall. If it stopped working, please bury it together with us. If it's still moving, though, please fix it up and find it a new home. We may look like fools for worrying about an old robot in our last moments, but Bhakti is not just a robot. He has always been our greatest ally, companion, and friend.
My goodness. Why have you become so thin? Did the many long years spent in this...
These people.
My friends, they do not seem to be able to start up.
Bhakti, you can't repair a human like that. They're just gone. When humans die...
Never start up again? But we are finally reunited. I rationed my fuel so carefully. Oh, I had no idea that they needed constant...
I don't think they did. They would have known that you were doing everything you could to save them.
I thank you. Humans are a... farewell.
Bhakti, you were the best friend these people could have hoped for.
It appears that Bhakti finally reached...
Hope, what do you think this is?
I don't see how it could. A robot isn't made... But I do believe Bhakti felt for his dead companions. It's a nice fantasy to ponder, but hardly likely.
So Bhakti's just a hunk of metal that broke down next to its old owner, eh? I don't think I could get along with someone who thought like that.
Together, we can't lose! Don't
Hey, Lightning.
This doesn't look good.
These ruins are like... Chaos takes away the grief.
You know, we were holding up half the world when we were in that pillar. We saved humanity. Not... like it's something I can brag about, though. It wasn't heroic at all. It was more like atonement for all we'd done wrong before.
All right!
Everything's fine. Nothing to report.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert. Since you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
Hey, Lightning. You feeling this? The air's different in here. I think we're close. We have to be. This heavy, cold atmosphere. It's got to be the power of the clavis. Let's see this second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth. Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this, then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess Etro. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped, and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal, or that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls. Some gear or something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
We got the second piece.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get...
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
Make way for the
I love the smell. I always dreamed.
Those cocky upstart outside. Are you lost? Make way for Monoculus.
The last mural, huh? And this'll give us the key we need to open, and we can finally reach the Clavis. Huh? If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the Clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. If it might save the soul...
Right, this should
Let's try it on the
Come on!
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the Holy Clavis itself. But be careful. The Order has...